So, a couple years ago, I went uptown, tried to buy crack, and that's normally where we'd find it on this specific street. But I got a gun pointed at my torso, back torso, corner torso. And that's stressful. I'm not trying to complain too much because I know people that have actually survived being shot and everything, so it's not that bad, but still stressful and stuff. And now, fucking some douchebag in the last like week or two has called in to the two shopping centers that I deliver from most of the time. I stay in one, but I still get some from another nearby. There's one other one too, but somebody has called in and said that they were going to shoot the place up and stuff, so they were like trying to be like little douchebags and everything. It didn't happen, but they threatened it and everything. And I almost wonder if this is the same person. Like, the other night, I was driving through the shopping center and somebody was speeding again. Like the other night I was talking about, people speeding like douchebags and being like kids and everything with new cars, new shiny cars. But this person, it sounded just like gunshots, and I wondered if it actually was from that night. But I've heard some cars that have that to where it's like this like souped up car or whatever, and it's like that sort of thing to the engine. But like this, it was someone right behind me, and they like went really fast from far behind, and then like pulled right up near me, and I was like, holy shit, is this person gonna shoot different people and stuff? And then that ended up happening. Obviously, like I got distressed, but it went away and stuff. But then tonight, I guess it was the same car. It looked like it. So now I at least know it was just the engine, but it sounds exactly like, at least in video games and stuff, like pop 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 pop, like sounds just like gunshots. This person just fucking speeding like a douchebag, like at least for not speeding like you would on a different street, but like through a fucking, what's it called, a shopping center, going like, you're supposed to go like 25 or 30 or whatever. And this was speed bumps, and this person was just like cruising like crazy over him and stuff. And I heard that same sound, and fucking, you know what? It sets me off and it gives me anxiety at first, but then afterwards I'm just fucking angry. I'm like, you're a fucking piece of shit. The only reason you would have that sound, like, you can get all sorts of stuff, all sorts of like air intakes and all that stuff, but to have that specific thing, it's like I pretty much just assume that you're trying to stress people out and you're some like wannabe, like, oh, I'm eventually gonna shoot some place up or something, and let's like fucking instill fear in people and shit, like fucking little twat. But it pisses me the fuck off. But yeah, again, I'm not trying to complain too much. People have been through all sorts of terrible things, and my life has not been. That event is not the worst event I've endured. Obviously, it stresses me out though. Like thinking of, and like just living in the United States, just with this fucking looming fucking threat overhead, when people, all sorts of shooters all the time. We have like a mass shooting like every day, like at least one. There have been years where there are like hundreds throughout the year and shit. Like, you just have to think about these things. Like, do I want to go see a movie in a theater? I don't want to live in fear, but like, I also want to be smart and everything. And depending on how crowded it is, someone might want to choose that fucking location, that specific thing. It's just like, I'm obviously going to keep working and doing this, but like, this shit pisses me the fuck off. There's so many people that let garbage get into their minds and want to fucking cause fear and unrest and shit. Anyway, love, I hope you have pleasant times.